back to my weekly offering, Reclaim Your Peace with Mother Earth. So glad to have you here. Welcome back or welcome for the first time. Glad to have you. I am an eco-intuitive life coach and I help busy, anxious women to reclaim your peace through simple moments with Mother Earth. And today I'm feeling called to, first of all, I was guided to partner up with my beautiful friend, Columbine. They are just starting to bloom in our gardens, and I was guided to bring them into today's conversation. And I wanted to talk about the fact that summer is approaching, and if you are a mom, that might bring up a lot for you. um, whether you are a stay at home mom, whether you are a mom who works full time outside of the house, but whatever your situation, summer can bring up a lot of emotion for us, right? It can make things more complicated, busy. There can be a lot of expectations around how our summers are going to be and what they're going to look like and how you are going to feel through them. I have really run the gamut with that experience myself. I've been a very full time working mom, like 50 or more hours a week, to what I do now, which is working from home part time. And I think really any situation that you're in, it's important to recognize what is coming up for you for the summer months. I know some women, moms, love the summer. It's just like, it's such a delight, and others dread it. And there's a lot of reasons for all of those things. But I wanted to speak to it today because it can be so easy for us to get really lost in the nitty gritty details, especially all of the logistics of getting the kids to where they need to be, picking them up on time, making sure that they're, engaged and active and not just sitting home on their iPads. Um, that puts a lot of pressure on us. We put pressure on ourselves. And when we get lost in the details of all of the logistics, which is so easy to do, we can forget to see the forest for the trees, right? We can forget to see the big picture. And what I wanted to do today was, first of all, just to normalize the fact that moms don't always look forward to summer with, like, bells on our shoes and, celebrating, right? It's not always an easy time of year for us. And so I just want you to know that if you're not looking forward to summer, if you're dreading summer, you are not alone. You have every reason to feel the way that you do. And I want to let you know that you have permission. Give yourself permission to feel all of those feelings. There is no wrong emotion about this, okay? So I want you to know that first of all. And also to know that you are not alone. Moms everywhere are journeying through this. And I want to help you remember to see the big picture here with how you would like to feel at the end of this summer. That's really the big question that I have for you. Not all of the logistical details and who's picking up who when and all of that stuff. Man, we can get completely overwhelmed with all of that and be bogged down in it so that it just runs our lives and runs our how we think and feel. But if we take just a moment, and we're going to do that right now, we take a moment to step back and ask ourselves, how do you want to feel come the beginning of the next school year, whether it's August or September for you? For us, it's the middle of August. How do you want to feel at that time? really ask yourself that question and be with that just for a moment. If not right now, allow yourself to come back to that question. How do you, mom, beautiful, capable, loving, amazing mom, how do you want to feel when the kids go back to school next school year? All right? Now, the reason I'm asking you this is because something that is very powerful that we can do for ourselves to get clarity, to really tap into our self compassion and the wisdom of our highest selves is to ask what is called a quantum question. And a quantum question is when we ask a question as though it has already occurred. We are asking the question of our future self. It's like a instantaneous time machine transporting us into the future. And the quantum question that we are going to ask today is, how is it that I feel so, and then enter how you would like to feel, whatever those words are, calm, confident, relaxed, creative, capable, loving, accepting, um, all of these things. How is it that I feel so, enter the words, by August or September? And you are asking it of your future self that already knows exactly how to help you reach that emotion for that time in the future. And one of the most powerful places to ask a quantum question is when you are with nature, whether it's in your garden, as I am now, or just walking around your neighborhood, maybe leaning against a tree. So many things that you can be doing. In the bath, when you're immersed in water, there are so many beautiful ways to tap into that moment of presence and stillness where you can easily access the wisdom of your future self. So today I felt that Columbine was reaching out to offer us a little extra support in this. And our Columbine here is blooming. You can see they have such interesting flowers. If you're familiar with the Columbine, they're really unusual flowers. And a beautiful spring blooming plant. And I think any plant that is blooming right now in the month of May is really offering to help you tap into that wisdom of your future self that can answer that quantum question for you. And the answer that will come forth may take a variety of forms. It could be in words, it could be in pictures, it could be in symbols or music or, a smell or any number of things. Whatever comes forth for you is the right thing for you to receive. And know that you will continue to receive answers from your future self about this question that you ask moving forward. So even if you don't hear something right now, and we're going to take a little bit of time and space to do that in just a moment, even if you don't hear an answer, know that an answer will come forth for you. This is something that I do with my clients and my students, and really it's very powerful because we are tapping into the wisdom that you hold within yourself, and you are reminding yourself that you have the ability to transcend time. You can access multi dimensions. You can access the wisdom of your future self. You can also access the wisdom of your past selves and your enlightened ancestors. This is all possible with nature. And before we step into this space, just a couple of words of guidance. Excuse me. Whenever I am working with somebody to help you connect more deeply with nature as a way of accessing your intuition, your deep wisdom, I encourage you to approach it from a place of there's four keys that I call them that I think are super helpful for this. And number one is to approach this time with Columbine with heartfelt intention, that you truly have a belief in your heart that you can receive wisdom, that nature can help you. Okay, so you have that heartfelt intention. Also, you approach this with the belief, the knowing that you can have two-way communication with nature. This is not just about you talking to a plant or an animal, talking at them. This is about talking with nature. So this is a two-way relationship that you are cultivating. The third step is to approach with a sense of curiosity and playfulness, because that really opens us up to so much more. Things become so much more spacious and expansive when we approach them with curiosity and with playfulness. So, remember back to those times when you were a child and you maybe spoke with nature and all of the imaginary games that you played. Really tap into that spirit and approach talking with nature from a place of curiosity and playfulness. And finally, to approach with the belief that there is always wisdom to be received from nature, always wisdom to be received. I mean, look at how much intelligence there is in nature, not just from a scientific perspective, but a social intelligence, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. So those are the keys: to have heartfelt intention, to approach with the belief that there can be two-way communication, and to approach with a spirit of curiosity and playfulness, and finally to come in believing that there is always something to be received from nature. All right, so in this moment, I invite you to take some nice deep breaths, really come into presence wherever you are right now, whether you're indoors or outdoors. Know that you are being just completely supported by Mother Earth in every way. From the water that runs through your body, to the earth that you stand or sit upon, to the air that you breathe, to the fiery energy that sparks every cell function within your body. Nature is supporting you in every way. And here, from this space of connection with nature, I want you to think about the summer, the upcoming summer, and not getting involved, not allowing yourself to go down that rabbit hole of thinking about logistics and details, but rather pull yourself out and see the big picture. Allow yourself to see the big picture of this summer as a journey, as an experience. And seeing this big picture, allow your heart to guide you in identifying how you most want to feel at the end of the summer, when it's time for the kids to go back to school. How do you most want to feel at the end of the summer? And now here, connecting with the love and support of your future self that has so much respect for you. She honors you so greatly because she knows what it takes to get to where you want to be. She knows exactly. And here in this space of connection with your future self, ask yourself the quantum question: how is it that I feel so, fill in that blank, by the end of the summer? How is it that I feel so by the end of the summer? And here, with the guidance and wisdom and support of Columbine and your future self, be gazing upon this flower. I'll try to hold it for you a little bit. Look at that beautiful flower. Receive the answer from your future self. Receiving love and support from nature, from Columbine, from your highest self, from the divine, however you choose to define it. And receive that guidance, knowing that whatever you are meant to receive, you will remember. It will be fully integrated into your awareness and will provide guidance to you, really providing a path forward for you to remember. How is it that you will feel those feelings that you most wish to feel by the end of the summer? Beautiful, amazing mom. All right. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you to Columbine. Thank you to Mother Earth. If this work speaks to you, I invite you to join me for a free breakthrough session over the phone. You can click the link down below in the description for information and to book your free session at your convenience on my online calendar. You could also go to ournaturalwisdom.com/breakthrough. It would be my great honor to support you, and I would love to have the opportunity to talk with you about how eco-intuitive life coaching can help you reclaim your peace, access greater clarity, and experience the summer that you most wish to have. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see you again next week for another episode. Bye-bye.